able to move our flamingos into their newly designed exhibit today. The old exhibit was almost 80 years old, so it was time for a redo. It takes a lot of coordination to move flamingos because you have to make sure that you can move them all in as big of groups as possible. And since they have such long legs and long necks and long wings, they're a little bit more breakable than other birds. So you have to make sure that you can catch them in a secure place where they're not going to catch on anything or hurt themselves. The other thing that's hard about that is getting them from a large area into a small area. You kind of have to herd them into a smaller area, and they don't like going into unknown things. But if you can get one of them to go, usually the rest will follow. One of the unique things that we've done with the exhibit is we've maintained some of the original rockwork sculpture that was in the exhibit. We have a tree that was designed by Dioncio Rodriguez in the 1920s, and he was a Mexican-American artist that did a lot of the original rockwork faubois artwork, which is designing concrete to look like trees. So we have his original tree sculpture. Their pool is twice the size of their old pool. It's also a filtered pool now, so that we're not wasting as much water as we were with the old pool design. Since the old pool was built in the 1920s, it was a drop-in fill pool with continuous flow, whereas this has a filtration system, so we won't be continually wasting water. The other thing that's unique about the pool is it has a feed pool, so there'll be a separate area where the flamingos will eat that's closer to the public view. And then also they have this large nesting island in the middle that they'll be able to nest on. With the new nesting area, I'm hoping that they'll utilize that area to nest and have eggs and raise some chicks. It's been a while since we've had chicks raised at the zoo, and part of that was they didn't have a good substrate to nest in, and we've provided them a really good substrate in the nesting island of clay and soil mixture that will make really good nests for them.